Well, good evening YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we have one of the beers that was sent to me by a beer fairy. This beer is from Lake of Bays Brewing Company. It's part of their Wild North series. It is their Summer Sunset Session Ale. So this is 4.5% alcohol by volume. Let's see back here. Crafted for a warm summer's day, this session ale features Ontario-grown hops with a dash of lemon. Pilsner malt and Canadian two-row barley give a soft golden hue and light body. Wash away the heat with this delicious summer treat. Ingredients: water, malted barley, wheat, hops, and pure lemon zest. So, nice ingredients. I do know that this will be available at some LCBOs, and I do believe some beer stores. It was a sample sent to me to try. If the brewery wants to send me a sample, they're more than welcome to it. They just need to know that I will be honest on whether I like it or not. There are some Lake of Bays beers I'm a really big fan of. There are some beers that I'm not such a big fan of. I do not have a Lake of Bays glass, so I'm pouring it into the Mirrored Seuss goblet that I have not used in about 4 years. I have like 3 of these goblets, to be honest with you. I always thought this goblet was bigger. I thought it held 500 milliliters. I guess I'm wrong, because there's still some in the can. So yeah. Actually, there's this size right there. Yeah, 3.3. So, 330 milliliter. I was just wrong. I always thought it held... Didn't see that. I always thought it held more. Anyway, very light golden, like it said, just a little bit of haze. It had some bright white head that faded real fast. A little bit of carbonation moving in there. Visually, it's not an unappealing beer. I wouldn't say it's a super appealing looking beer, but I mean, for what it is, it looks the part. Session ale, it looks golden, it looks somewhat clear. It looks good. Smell. Oh, that actually smells nice. And I know people get all worked up when I say actually. It's just a word I like to use, okay? It doesn't mean that I thought it was going to smell bad. It actually smells nice. You know what? I'm going to do this while we talk. Take these over here so I can take this and put it right like that. Oh yeah, I'm a thinker. Yeah, the lemon zest is the most impressive scent on this and the most forefront scent on this. But lemon scent. And then just a little bit of maltiness. It smells pretty much like a session ale as well. I mean, it's not as hoppy as some session ales on the nose, but it's kind of more inviting that way. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay. That is... Oh, excuse me. One of the easiest drinking session ales that are out there. Is it the hoppiest? Not at all. Is it something that might make you go, hey, yeah, I am drinking like a lower ABV IPA? I don't really think so. I think it's more like a slightly hoppier pale ale, which is what I've always basically thought a session IPA was anyway, or a session ale as this is. Light body up at the forefront, much like, say, like an American Adjunct Lager, a Pilsner, maybe even a cream ale, just lighter body, just a little bit of, the forefront's just a little bit of malt, and just a little bit of malt, and just a little bit of cereal grains. The forefront is just your basic beer. Back end, a mixture of lemon zest, and I mean, you get that almost slightly sweet before the sour hits, lemon juice flavor, and then the very bitter, oily zest, as well as a earthy and somewhat floral bitterness on the back end. All in all, that's just very light. The bitterness is enough to make you know you're drinking a hopped beer, but not enough to turn off a new drinker. It doesn't last long. It doesn't hit an apex of hatred on your back palate, but all the hops are on the very back palate. It's like the back of the throat. Forefront, again, very light, very malty, very sweet. Back end, lemon, and like bitter, resiny, earthy hops. Excuse me, well balanced, very light bodied, very light bodied. I really, really enjoy this beer. 4.5% alcohol. You know what? I would probably give that an 8 out of 10. I actually think that when I see this on store shelves, I'm going to buy a bunch of them. But it is actually a Lake of Bays product that I'm strongly behind, much like Stamp Hammer and the Mocha Porter and things like that. I mean, yeah, I'm not huge on Riverwalker. I'm not huge on 10 Points IPA and stuff like that. But this I really do enjoy. Even their pumpkin from the Wild North wasn't a bad beer. So the Wild North beers just seem to be more my style, and the new seasonals they have coming out seem to be more my style. So thank you, Lake of Bays, for giving me the chance to try this. Thank you for brewing it, and if it ends up in my area, I will be buying more of these. And if it's in my area, I might send some of these out to some of the guys that I know won't be able to get it. So Wild North, Summer, Sunset. Thank you guys. Bye. Don't look over there, look here.